Well, Pandora just did 311 points of damage. We win. What's next?
I killed him all.
That new camera makes you look really good.
This is the old camera, just the new system. Same operating system, just.
Well, it's handling the lighting so much better.
Thank you. It's not really sure what to do about my ears.
All right, now I know Hath had crockpot dinner, so he should be here.
Yeah, shortly.
Brett said he might be a minute or two late because his computer needed updates.
Warren, how are you doing tonight? That good, huh?
He's been quiet tonight. I don't know if he notices things on mute or not.
Well, if memory serves, I'm still trying to kill all of y'all. Beware the rabid goblin.
Fucking goblin.
What can I tell you? Fiercer than I look. Nick can tell you. Well, I mean, if he weren't dead.
Jokes.
Thank God you're not the type of guy to hold a grudge, because if we get out of this...
Yeah, we'll see.
That's pretty great.
What is? Did I miss a thing? I missed a thing.
I'll send it to you.
Okay, well, this watermelon's absolutely tasteless.
It's because it's winter.
Well, that's fair.
Fair warning, Elizabeth. That message is not safe for work.
What?
The message I just sent you, not safe for work.
Oh.
Depends on where you work.
True.
I wasn't hungry, but now.
Do you like it?
Yeah, that's pretty adorable. mean, I've been wrong before, but I feel pretty strongly that we're fucked.
Yeah, not sure.
We'll see.
Yeah. You like my little order?
Yep.
Yes.
Where at?
Oh,
Because you were born in a leap year, or
what did they open up? What age group? 15 and up.
right? But where do they go to get this shot? I already had my first shot anyway. I was just curious. Did you get yours? The headache is better. I've gotten about 30 minutes or so of sleep since yesterday, so a little low on energy, but doing okay.
Okay. Can you check Twitch to make sure we're streaming with audio?
You bet. I'll check that right now.
So we last left off with y'all deep in the middle of a fight, dealing with floating, vampiric, tentacle-laced, horrifying creatures. And the odds looked so bad and so terrible for y'all. You really weren't sure what you were all going to do. Give me 1 second here. And I want to
think
see.
we will die.
Okay, no, I don't want to. Okay, good. Good, and I want to go to here. I don't know. We'll try one of these weird ones here. No.
I'm not catching any audio on the Twitch, but it might just be that we have kind of a lot of sound on.
Do you have the tab muted?
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay. We last left off with Blix in the middle of combat. So where do we stand with everybody's status right now? Blix, you're at 22 of 38 hit points, I believe. You have a condition on you. What is the condition? I see little hearts. You are charmed? Yeah, you are attacking your own party members.
Yeah. I've got background music that I can't find.
So you don't have the Twitch thing still open, do you?
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna
It's
stop.
like loud.
Do you hear it now? Reload
I hear
your
different music now.
It just stopped.
Yeah, you got something
Okay.
else. I'm gonna turn it on again. You have something else on some tab somewhere playing probably, but
I've just checked. Every tab I have open is muted.
I have playlists playing right now. It's like
I even tried to mute my speakers entirely. and it's being weird. Okay.
All right.
It's reloading Foundry for me. So I'm going to be attacking. Who's closest to me?
So you were dominated, and so that's a DC 15 Wisdom save. At the start of your turn, you get to save again.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Oh,
so
please, oh, please, oh, please let me save.
we're at the top of the turn. All right,
Did I finally just break the charm?
you
spell?
did. You did. So I'm gonna come here, and I'm gonna remove that condition from you.
Yay.
Suddenly, your mind clears, and you see there's blood on your weapons and stuff, and you see your own party members have been attacked by you. And Nick is unfortunately down on the ground, unconscious, bleeding out, and you see one of your weapons stuck in him.
Oh. Rude.
I know.
Okay.
Right? All right. So Blix, what do? I don't like this music.
I'm gonna shake it off and I'm gonna attack this chick right here. I hope.
Okay.
$18 to hit.
And can you point the one right, this chick right here?
That is correct.
Okay, so that is one of the floating heads with the tendrils of intestines. You can see the heart and the lungs and the kidney and other intestines hanging out, and blood is kind of like dripping down it. And they kind of reach around and they're grabbing things and trying to hold and wrap things up, right? And they're just now.
I'm eating quiche here.
And well, I'm sorry. And they're just now pulling themselves away from Nick as he's down on the ground, and the head kind of looks at you, and the tongue kind of goes. And some of the tendrils come up and lick the blood off that they got from Nick. And oh, Blix. She looks at you, and you attack her. And her armor class is 16. That means
Is
it
that a
hits.
hit?
Yes, it is.
For 17 piercing.
17 piercing. Is that a magical weapon?
It is not.
Let me see something here real quick. By ancestral domination, ultimate form, fear,
I don't think any of
aura.
us have magical weapons, do we?
Mm-mm.
I think you're okay. These creatures don't have any kind of type resistance to it. And let's see, this fear aura. A creature starting 30 feet of this creature must succeed on DC 15. All right. Or be frightened. Did you make your save versus the frightened condition?
Yes, at the start of my turn?
Prior.
No, I was charmed prior.
Okay.
So you didn't have me saving.
Right, and you just became uncharmed. We'll do it next turn. I'll be nice.
Okay. Thank you. I
Just-
could use some nice.
Just remind me. Okay, so you hit for 17 points of damage. Let me select her and then apply damage. All right, so yeah, you lash out with your rapier right into where the kidneys are and up into where the head is, and it kind of bobbles a little bit off to the side, kind of like those bubbles on a car. You know, little bubble heads in a car? You know? All right, it kind of goes like that, and then it pulls away from your rapier, pulling out, and slime and blood goes, and this ichor of blood kind of splashes across you and Nick on the ground. The floor is becoming even more bloody with all the dead corpses of the pilgrims. It's a bit slippery, but you're used to this in combat, so I'm not going to give you a disadvantage or difficult terrain penalty. That's your first attack. Do you have any other attacks?
I do not. I'm going to use my nimble escape
Okay.
to move to not there. Great googly moogly. I don't want to be like on top of her. Oh, those are my only options. All right, I'm just moving to here then.
Are you so?
Opposite of yeah.
You're on the other side of the pew, and you have some cover because of that. Okay.
Cool.
All right. Remind me if I forget.
Mhm.
All right. So that's Blix. And suddenly,
Wait.
what's this thing that?
There was
mean?
also Fury of the Small on that attack, which was 5 extra damage.
Well, then you need to roll it. I see
There's
a
no
one.
roll. That's
Oh, okay. Just add it. So you need to add that. You need to have another feature attack when you're using that to add it to the. Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
Yeah, it does. I will set that up on my sheet. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. I've added that damage. Then suddenly the door over here opens up, and someone you recognize steps out of there. And it is Fabian Cornwallis. Remember the gentleman that Raphael had gone off to see and talk to?
Hmm.
Oh.
He comes out. Oh, is everybody here? Yeah. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Where the fuck is Raphael?
Oh, he's right.
No, I mean in the Zoom.
Oh, is he not here yet?
No,
Mm-mm.
we just have arcade.
All right. Well, anyway.
That's all right.
So he comes out and he pulls out this great sword and it just hums with energy. And he comes out and he takes an attack at the creature.
Reprieve.
Ah, he misses. All right, so he swings the sword, his great sword, and it slings past the creature. It bobs down low and it goes wide of it. He does have multi-attack. He will then reverse and come back, slashing across the creature again as it bobs out of the way.
I like him.
Okay, he's got a critical
Haha.
damage, and he does crit. It's a lot of fucking dice. 31 points of damage to the creature. It does not like that.
I'm very excited about this amount of damage.
All right, so he slashes across, a very lucky hit. Creature bobbed down. At that moment, it was beginning to go back up, and that's when he reverses with his blade, comes down, catching it totally off guard, and it slices through a bunch of the hanging tendrils and organs, and they go onto the ground, splattering out, and they flop all across Nick, coat him in blood. Let me see what this is here. And then he holds his hand up. When he does that, he's got a ring on his finger, and he like pushes it into his thumb, and he pulls it out, and blood drips down his arm, and then he says some kind of weird magical binding, and you see like there's like a hunter's mark though that comes from him that's binding that creature to him in combat.
Andy.
Gets better and better.
All right, and he's using his frenzy also. Okay, and that's it. All right, that's his go. All right, and so okay, and then who's next? And he kind of looks up at you and Nick and goes, "Take care of Nick. I've got her." He says to you, Blix, and Nick, I need a death save, please.
Yoki.
No whammies, no whammies.
Oh,
That was so nearly a 20.
yeah.
Raphael, I shook off my charm disposition, and I'm now fighting for the good guys again.
Yay!
Yeah, the hunter's mark gets really cool later on.
And your buddy there just came in just as you were joining the Zoom and starts hacking away at this.
You have one
at
failure,
this
Nick.
chick.
So yeah, so on your character sheet, if you look at it, you'll see you have a one failure on your character sheet. You failed your death save. Blood is just gushing out of Nick, and again, Fabian goes to take care of him. All right.
Yeah, it looks like a modern art masterpiece.
All right. He's immune to that. And he could be susceptible to that. Alright. He does have advantage because of the Frenzied? Yeah. Okay. Attributes. Wisdom. Save and throw. Advantage. Looks like he got it. Does not get dominated to attack y'all. Now he's immune to it. By the way, you're immune to the domination effect from this for 24 hours if you make your save against it. And that was that an attack or was that just a... That's an action. And let's see here. Reactions, none. Bonus actions. So that's her thing. And okay. So she will... She doesn't like this, so she'll shift up. And that will give Raphael an opportunity to attack if he wants to take it. You don't have to, but you're welcome to. Remember, that uses your reaction, though, Raphael. But you may want to save. We can't hear you, by the way, Raphael. You're muted.
Sorry about that. Had my Zoom on the wrong screen. And who's moving up? So I was trying to get ready for casting the spell to save Nick.
The Penagalanon moved away from Fabian northward, away from you, opening up an opportunity of attack if you so choose to take it. Remember, though, it will use your reaction action.
Is it this one or
Yep.
that one? This one here? Okay.
And don't forget, somebody has their, I think it's you, has their magic weapon, spiritual weapon floating around.
Yep, that's me. No, I'll save my reaction.
Okay. All right. The next one. Across the pews, another one of these heads come floating in. It's entrails like sliding across the pews, leaving a bloody smear across the environment. But to your surprise, Blix, it doesn't attack you. It attacks the blood hunter. And it goes, Fabian, I've known you've been here for some time. I'm so looking forward to absorbing you in your powers. And she will... use her entrails to try to grapple him.
I think that counts as a nope rope.
That's a hit. And he is, on his turn, he can make an escape check. Okay, so he is currently grappled and restrained. Where is that? Here? All right. So he has the condition restrained on him. And using, yep. So she wraps her tendrils around and they go, and he's like, ugh! And it pulls the sword tight to him. He's like, ah, you cursed, wretched beast. And, what do we do next? All right. Then the other one, way up here. All right, the one in the back begins moving forward. And she will come all the way to here. And begin attacking the cleric of the group, Raphael.
This once, I'd like for them to move up, and then their action is something like dies of a massive heart attack.
Well, you know.
Just once, you know.
It will, it will,
Gives a kiss.
it will try to dominate you. It looks at you and goes, "You're weak with your gods, Raphael. Do as I say or die." Make a DC Wisdom saving throw. DC 15. Or be charmed, basically. You fail.
Oh no.
Joy.
All right. So you are charmed.
Again.
Not tonight, though. Not in this encounter, right?
No, I got charmed last time too.
If in this encounter, right?
It was in this encounter. It wasn't in the tonight.
I got uncharmed and now I'm charmed again.
You're not. You're not charmed again. You're immune.
You're immune.
Okay.
I said that earlier. If you've been charmed and you got dominated once and you sloughed it off, you can't be again. She was not aware of that. She wasted her action. And now the vampire spawn. The vampire spawn that's pointed towards you, Raphael, will attack. All right, so it will do a claw attack at you, trying to pull you close. Grabs it, reaches out, tries to grab a hold of you.
Okay.
And
I will try to evade, I guess.
yes, of course. 17 versus your armor class.
I believe 17 is my
That's
armor
a
class.
hit.
Yeah.
All right, so it hits you for 6 points of damage. It reaches out, its claws catch onto your armor, beneath your, and rip down you. As it does that, it pulls you forward, and its mouth opens up with this impossible gaping maw, sharp teeth, and goes like right at you, and tries to bite you. Oh, 24, I believe that's a hit. It gives you 12 points of damage. So, Raphael, where are you on here? You have taken...
I'm taking care of it.
Okay.
So I am down to 8 points of hit points.
Yeah.
I am bloodied, as they say, I think.
Yeah. And are you in your werewolf form?
Yeah, I should have had half of that damage, shouldn't I?
I don't know. You might want to look it up.
Yeah, well, you know. Was that slashing or piercing? That was
Piercing and slashing. Let's see. The bite attack was
The last bite was piercing and necrotic.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm immune to necrotic.
All right. So how that works is piercing was the first set. 1d6 plus 3 is piercing. Necrotic, I believe, was a 2d6. I'll double check that real quick. Feature.
So that'd be
That was the
5
bite.
piercing.
The bite does 1d20 to hit, 1d6 piercing damage, plus 3d6 necrotic damage. I didn't roll the damage right. What's up with that? Oh, I see the problem here. Yeah, okay. 2d6 necrotic. So you take, what was it? 2
5.
plus 3 is 5 points of damage instead of 12.
Okay.
And then the prior, when that was the bite, the claws did slashing.
Yeah, so I only take half of the slashing.
Right on. Keep track of that. All right. It will make a big difference in this combat. So you shouldn't be at 8 hit points now. You should have more than that.
Yeah.
All right. All
And
right.
shouldn't you only take half of that 5 piercing?
Yeah, so half that too. So 2. All right, that's the vampiric spawn. All right, guess who's up? It's the one, the only, most powerful wizard in the land. Arkin, what do you do?
Given that Pandora is next in line and she's feared, would we be able to swap places?
If you have an ability that lets you swap places with people, you can, but until she moves, you can't. Now you can ready an action for her to move, and when she moves, then burn. But you can only use one of your actions at that point. You can't like move and all that stuff. It takes away all your other stuff.
Am I able to share a space with her temporarily?
Nope.
No.
You can move through her to another square.
Yeah.
Where are you on the map? I don't see you.
Under Nick's dead body.
Ah.
Mostly dead, not all dead.
All right. Well, in that
where
case,
is Nick anyway?
Next to me.
Okay.
I'm going.
What's he doing down there? I thought he was up there by the creatures.
Yep.
He should be here, right?
I think you moved him to move the entrail lady.
Oh, I did. Okay, never mind. All right, so he's back with us. Okay, go ahead, Arkin. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do now. Actually, okay. Are we allowed to move diagonally?
Yeah, you can. Just be aware, if you move 5 feet out of an enemy's reach, they could possibly take an attack opportunity. You don't know if they will, but they possibly could.
Yeah.
So you're moving past one of the floating heads. She could technically take an AO at you, but the vampiric spawn cannot. Now, if you move there and there, you're still okay.
I would like to move here.
All right. It's a little pressed, but I'll allow it. So you go all the way up and around and back and over. So you're going to take 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, you have the possibility of taking 2 attack opportunities.
Okay.
Let me see if they have. Yeah, they can take an attack of a bite at you. And so the first one will try to bite you.
I would like to use my Staff of Defense to cast Shield on myself.
Uh-huh.
Not seeing where that shows up. Okay, I wasn't trying to attack. My apologies.
No, you're fine. So let's see here. Staff of Defense, Slender Hollow Staff.
Shield.
Shield, 2 charges.
I'm not clear how to dispel the charges.
Invisible barrier of magical force appears for you until the next you start turn. You gain a +5 to your AC. Okay, so she rolled a 14 to hit you. You get +5, so it makes it a 19. She misses you. And then the other one at the top tries to attack you also. I'll just reuse that attack roll up here. And it gets a 16 and misses you. So they both miss you as you go running by them. Now, what do you do? And you used to activate that, I believe, is that an action?
2 charges. It's a reaction.
Okay.
And I would now, that was scary, like to cast Lightning Bolt in a diagonal to hit the minion and the floating head.
All right, does it give you a template when you cast it? Yeah, place measured template.
Place measured template. There it is.
And when you click that on the map, you'll just rotate your mouse, and it should rotate the template. You click it. Maybe you have to shift. How do you do that? Is it shift, rotate? I don't remember.
I'm trying to.
I got you. So it's a shift key. You click on it, and an orange box will appear. And then you can then you hold the shift key down and use your mouse wheel to rotate at that point. But I presume that's what you want, right? You want to get her.
I want to get those two.
You want to get those two. Let's see if I can get that a little better aligned for you.
Thank you.
There will hit. So that's basically what you. But you can hit all three of them. 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, beautiful.
And we got more than we really want here. Let me get rid of that one. Get rid of that. Okay, we're good. All right. So I'll delete that now. So you walk over and go, Satora, and the lightning bolt goes out, and they get to save against that. So let's do her. So it was here, here, and here. So this one here, there's a DC dexterity check. Okay. And boom. Right, that one fails.
Yay. Good rolls. For us, not them.
This one here. If it makes it. And this one
If
here.
I do a critical fail, did I get double damage?
Oh.
Yeah, I think critical failure in combat gives you extra damage, doesn't it? I don't know. Let's see. Find out. I forgot. DMD 5e. I don't think it does on.
I wish it did, but I don't think it does.
Critical, I don't think it does.
You
Critical
don't have to look it up.
failure. I'm curious on a save. I don't think it does, but hey, let's look it up.
I don't think it does either. Not for saves and stuff like that.
No, it does not. All right, so roll me damage. And I think half damage on a save, successful save.
21 damage.
And on a failed save, half as much. Okay. So this one, the first one failed, so she takes 21. Where's the damage? Right there. Apply damage. This one succeeded, so I'll apply half damage. And the one at the top had a critical failure, which you would love to do extra damage, but no. All right, yeah. So your lightning bolt goes through the creatures. The first one is so close, it kind of moves out of the way. It takes very little damage from the attack. The minion gets hit pretty hard. Does not like this at all. And then the last Benegalian creature, at the very, very end over here, it fries it bad. The organs and the entrails like shriveled up and are blackened, and it's like as you hit it. Makes this a horrible noise as Nick goes outside on a walk to get a cigarette.
And as I end my turn, I'm just gonna say blue da ba dee da ba da.
Let me see here real quick.
A magical incantation, if ever I heard one.
The most powerful of
More
magics.
powerful than abracadabra.
These are the deep magics of the 90s.
All right, yeah, so this does not draw. Okay, you're good. All right, so you click that and attacks out. That's creatures. All right, and anything else?
That is all.
All right, great attack. Pandora.
Do I do my fear saving throw at the beginning of my turn or at the end?
Somebody has music playing in the background on their computer. I can hear it through the chat. Yeah, so if you're feared, you make your save at the beginning of your turn. It's like I hear it's like a like some kind of weird meditation music.
I don't think it's me.
You have an atmospherics playing or something like that.
That might be it. Yeah, that's it. Yes, that's it.
I don't know what's playing over because I can't mute it.
Ambient. I'll mute it. All right.
Okay, and you said it was a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, so you're making a save against the fear, right?
Yes.
All right. Let me go here real quick. That
Come on, kitty cat.
That fear aura has a DC 15 wisdom.
Wow. Yay.
All right, so you're no longer feared. I'll remove that condition. You're no longer feared. That's your save. What do you wish to do?
I'm gonna save the cat. Hold on.
Fuck shit up, Pandora.
Okay.
Preferably the shit by me.
What you gonna do, Pandy? Meow.
Thinking. Ow.
Meow.
I am going to abandon. I believe last time I had cast Searing Smite.
I second that recollection.
Yep.
Okay. And I am going to use my Great Axe to attack. $14 to hit.
You need a 16 to hit the floating heads bobbling in front of you.
Okay, I used my second attack. And do it again. Yay.
It's a hit.
There's that plus
6 points of damage to it.
And that's a +1 great axe,
Apply damage.
which is magical.
It does fine. You're fine. These don't have resistance to non-magical weapons, so you're fine. I like when Nick goes on a walk around.
Like, I'm just
Yeah.
chilling.
Adventure!
And Nick's like, I'm going to the grocery store and I'm gonna play some D&D while I'm going. All right. So that's Pandora. Is that everything?
That hit will do 8 fire damage. Unless they have a DC Constitution saving throw of 13.
Let me see. So they get to make a saving throw against this.
No, that's at the start of its next turn. Never mind.
So that's extra damage of 8, right? Or not? Never mind, you said?
Yes, extra damage of 8.
Thank you. All right. Yeah, it's looking worse for wear. You've really bashed into these tough creatures.
And then I will move here.
All right. All right. Didn't we go Raphael? You're up, Raph.
My turn.
So I need you to make a save versus fear, please. Oh, and you two. Oh no, you already saved Pandora. This is
Yeah.
fear. This is not domination.
So this is what, wisdom or intelligence?
It is wisdom, and I'll tell you 1 second the exact number. Fear aura. It is wisdom, DC 15. And anybody else who has not
19.
made, you're fine. So you're now immune to their fear aura. Anybody who's not saved versus fear at the start of your turn, you must take it. Not dominate, but fear. Pandora is safe, I believe. All right, Raphael, you're attacking.
No, I am not. I am reviving Nick.
Okay.
Game Master, I am scared.
No, you're not. Start of your turn.
Oh, I thought you meant we had to do it now.
No, start of your turn. So you're casting Revivify.
Right.
Now, he's not dead. He's dying. I don't know if you want to use that spell right now. A regular heal would heal him.
I thought he was dead.
No.
Okay.
He's only
He's-
failed one death save.
Oh, all right. I didn't understand that there's a difference between that and
Yes.
that. All right. Well, then in that case-
Revivify is when you take a massive amount of damage and you automatically fail all your death saves, or you fail all 3 death saves through a series of turns and you permanently die. This will bring
Okay.
them back.
So I just need
Big heals, big heals.
right.
I'm going to Waco this weekend.
Ew, why?
I for Shonda, I'm performing at one of her shows. She's asked me to perform a number for her, so I'm going to go do that this weekend.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah,
Pixar
I-
didn't happen.
That is a fun reason to go to Waco.
I like her. I like her fuck you attitude. And
She's amazing.
yeah. All right. So what'd you get
So-
here?
I am touching Nick and casting healing.
I'm going to ask you again. So you reach down in the middle of this combat. Creatures are swirling above you. Combat's going on. Blood's flying. It's just a mad scene of death and carnage. Lightning bolts go across the battle here. Ah! And you calm yourself. Reach within your inner spirit. Call to your deity. What is it like? Explain what this looks like.
Blue light comes down, and it's like filling me up and running down my hand into Nick
Hmm.
and kind of like filling him.
So do you pronounce your deity's name or?
Iun.
All right, so y'all see Raphael kneel down, lay his hand on Nick. This bluish energy courses through him as he calls out to his deity Iun, and the energy swirls across Nick, heals him for 8 points of damage. Nick, you're no longer dying.
Yay!
And there was much rejoicing.
It was, and you can heal yourself 8 points, or I can do it for you. Would you like that?
Impressive magics, cleric.
All right. Yeah, so you do all that, you heal him, and all this chaos is going around you. Anything else you wish to do, Raphael?
My spiritual sword is attacking the creature again.
Okay, let's see here. Can you get a flank? No. And oh, yeah, if your spiritual sword moves, can you move and attack, or can you one move or the other? I think you can't. I don't think you can't.
I can do both. It can move and attack.
Okay, so like right here, you get a flank if you did right here on this creature right here, or yeah, that's it. That's really the only flanking.
That works.
Or you can just attack this creature, not worry about getting the flank. Oh wait, it gets a flank here because of Pandora. Boom, right here. Sorry, she's not
Okay.
feared, so right, you're not feared, are you, Pandora?
Right.
Okay, yeah, so
I'm
you can
not
get a
scared of
flank
that.
right here. Yeah,
Okay.
you got a flank, so you got advantage on your attack.
Yay. I just gotta find where my... Done looking through that. Spiritual sword. Where's my spiritual sword?
So it should be on your spells.
Yeah.
Do you not have it memorized? I see
Yeah, I have it memorized.
guidance, light, sacred, cure, identify, aid. I don't see it memorized.
I haven't changed it.
So you'll need to change out your spell selections here. Give me a second here. Spelluck. I think that's a cantrip, isn't it?
You're right. I think. Or first level.
I don't remember. I will let
Spiritual weapon. There it is. Second level.
Second level? Really? Oh, it is, yeah. Yeah. So make sure you have that prepared.
Yeah, it's been prepared. I don't know why it's not at the moment, but I haven't taken it off.
Yeah, so you definitely want to prepare. And according to this, you're out of spells. You've cast all 3 of your second level spells already? I don't think so. I think you've made a mistake here.
Probably.
You have not cast Revivify, so you should have 2 of those left. And let's go to your spells here. Second level.
Yeah, in D&D Beyond, which is where I would control it, I still have spiritual weapon selected. So.
Yeah, I'm not gonna import it. So
Yeah.
you have
I'm just
2.
verifying.
You have 2 of 3. Do you have Prayer of Healing memorized?
Okay.
I would say probably not.
Oh, you're asking if I have?
Yeah, because that's a long rest thing, right? Yeah. Takes 10 minutes, I believe. Upon 6 creatures upon you can cast a spell, gain hit points, make plus ability. No, that's fine. That can be fine. Let's see what else here.
Prayer of Healing is a...
Augury. You probably would not have. You probably would not have memorized Augury. I'm trying to find you a spell slot here.
Yeah.
What does your character have in D&D Beyond memorized at this level?
Augury is one that I always have prepared, I believe.
Aid?
It's not one that I chose.
Do you have Aid memorized?
As a level 2 spell, I...
D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I'm looking in D&D Beyond right now. Thank you. I do not have Aid prepared at the moment.
All right, I unprepared it for you. And now you can, in this game here, you can now, I will then right click that spell for you and correct this problem for you. All right, so you cast that spell, so I think that leaves you 1 second level spell at this point. I think. Could be wrong. All right. So now you can cast it.
So, well, the spiritual weapon's already been cast. It just needs to
Do
the
damage, and it does 1d8 if it hits.
attack. Right.
So it's your spell attack bonus plus d20. And you can actually update the spell to do that for you if you want to. That's going to be a miss.
That's a miss. Never mind.
All right. Sorry for the sidetrack, folks. All right, Blix, you're on deck. Fabian, you're up next. Blix, what do you do?
Do I save first and then attack?
Yes,
Or
you save versus fear.
okay, I am scared.
Scarred.
I know that means I can't move willingly towards my enemies, but I can still attack them, right?
Fear. Come on. Aura of fear. You are frightened. And the frightened condition says, a frightened creature has disadvantage on all ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of fear. So you are frightened, which means, yes, you can still attack, but at a disadvantage.
All right, I'm going to... I'm going to bonus action nimble escape so that I could move away from this lady over to here to flank this one. Right?
So you're going to take an AO from this creature here.
No.
Oh, you nimble. I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah, I nimbered. I'm a nimble little minx.
Okay, hang on. Okay, go ahead. Got to refresh my rum.
And then I'm going to attack at disadvantage against. But
Now
since,
you have inspiration. You could use that to cancel out the disadvantage if you wanted.
but also doesn't the fact that we're flanking cancel out the disadvantage?
It does.
Ha!
Strategy. What a novel thing.
Get it.
19 to hit.
Booyah! That's a hit, girl.
Or 18 points of piercing damage.
How do you do it?
I sever the head from the spinal column, and hopefully that disconnects it from all the various organs, and they just splash down in this big, wet heap.
They do.
It's a pool on the floor now.
Yeah, so Blix quickly poop poop across the floor, slides. One of the creature looks at it, but she's so quick and nimble it can't get to her. And she literally slides underneath the tentacles and the tendrils from its guts and intestine, stands up, spins around with all of her force. Her body spins around like a little whip and slices all of the dangling bits from her neck. And it seems to be more than just for show, because she's like, ah! And the head just stops floating, falls down, splatters on the ground, some splashing on you, of course, because you got to do that, right? And it is dead. Congratulations. Awesome hit.
Fear has made me strong.
It has. And one of the creatures goes down and is wail. Ah! And the other one's looking that direction, and you see this look of worry on their face suddenly, as one of their coven has died.
All right, and that's all I've got.
Like that.
Nice use of the dark side.
All right. Fabian, he's up. He's immune to the fear effect, but he is restrained, so he gets to make a save against the tentacles to try to break the grapple as his action. Okay. Oh no, not dominations, entrails. Wrong one. Okay, so he's going to do strength check to try to break it. Acrobatics. Can you do yeah, you can do acrobatics or strength to try to break it. Yeah, so he tries to slide down and out of the tendrils. Oh, he failed.
Our savior.
Did you laugh? You did. All right, so he's like, ah, ah.
Looks through Panda's mic.
We can't hear you. Looks.
Oh, great. Now you can't hear me.
Oh, we heard you laugh. He's still restrained. He can't do anything. I don't think. Let me double check them real quick. Creature can attack rolls against creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls against disadvantage. Creature has disadvantage. Okay, it can attack still. All right. He has multi-attack. He took an action to attack. Nope, he's done because he tried to get free. That's it. All right. Nick, you're on deck, and way down the initiative orders, Arkin. All right, Nick, your friend is bound by this creature and can't get free. What do? You're just coming to conscious. You drink something to help yourself. There is a fierce-looking vampiric spawn to your right of you. The Penigalion just was felled by Blix. To the south of you, you see your companions fighting fiercely against another one of these creatures. And off to the west, you see another of these Penigalions. Is this one even in combat? No, she's not. I need to add her.
I do have a potion of healing.
All right, what do you wish to do? Glook, 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 glook.
Kill thyself.
Remember, I said potions are bonus actions. You can burn a bonus to drink a potion. If you have it, easily accessible, and you probably do.
Beautiful.
That is a house rule, by the way.
I like the house rule.
Beautiful house rule.
Well, Matt Mosher does it also, but I've done it for a long time. But I just like it. Otherwise, combat drags on forever.
Yeah.
9? You heal yourself 9?
Yep.
So you had 8 plus 9, which it's, what is that, 15?
24.
24.
All right, so I have 17.
17, yeah.
All right, so
That was a bonus action. If you have another potion, you can drink it as your action, if you so desire, or you can fight.
I do not have another potion, so I will fight. I will use half my movement to stand up.
All right, you're no longer prone.
Yay, no longer prone.
I like
You stand
that Nick's
up.
just laying on the ground in combat going.
It's exactly how I pictured it. Just like, I stand up. I move here. And I will attack this thing. Boom. Oh, wait. Shit. It's supposed to be advantage because I'm flanking with this guy over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are you attacking? Oh, yeah, you and Arkin are flanking.
Yeah, so
That's not better.
You rolled a 15 to hit, and you rolled a 9, so 15 does hit the vampire spawn. Congratulations.
Yay!
Yay, I hit something. Alright, so 9 points of damage plus. When I was not unconscious, would I have dropped my sword?
Yes.
Okay, then 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage to the spawn.
And then second attack to the spawn. I'm gonna try.
Make her die.
25 to hit.
That's a hit.
Heard it good.
Man, 10 points of damage.
It's still up and fighting, but it has taken an incredible amount of damage. Is that all, Nick?
Yeah, bonus, move, attack. Okay.
Well played, sir.
Indeed.
I'm also looking very bloody and pissed.
Yes, you are. I have concerns about that, but we can address it later.
All right. The Pentegalion that's on Fabian lifts up in the air, dragging him upward into the air, and she goes further up and into the balconies above. So it goes quite high. Give me a second.
Really wishing I had Featherfall now.
I bet money he'd rather take the damage from that fall than, the alternative.
We can revivify him.
She goes up above into the balcony above, shouts out to her sister, "Join me, sister, before it's too late." And she gets as high as she can, and then she drops Fabian. He falls, and that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, so that's...
These are most unpleasant creatures.
Fabian falls, hits the pews, crashes down onto him, taking 18 points of damage, and he's no longer restrained. All right. This is her. This one here does not like the odds and does a full tactical withdrawal, avoiding Attacks of opportunities. And joins her sister. It happens, sorry. They make their way up to the second level of the balcony. But, okay, first this one. Regenerates 10. You see the wounds on the vampire spawns healing.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I know, right? All right. And
Still mad about that lightning bolt.
it attacks Arakan. It's a claw attack.
I'm gonna use my reaction to cast shield again. +5 to AC. -2 charges.
Okay, just keep track of your charges.
Mhm.
That is a miss. It does a bite attack at you. Got a critical.
Ouch.
Damage.
It's light. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Wow.
Bye everybody.
So you're still up. You're at 27. So that brings you to let me apply damage real quick. You're at 2 hit points. All right, so it claws at you. Your shield goes up and it goes, but then it just like reverses that grip, comes right at you. It goes and just bites right into your jugglers right here. Blood blows out like right out of Kill Bill. And it just like rips in your neck, and you just like, and it's just digging in deep. Your body's going back like a pit bull's got a hold of you, and then you push it off of you. Blood goes out across the floor. All right.
To which I respond,
Ow! God damn it, that hurt. All right, and
Not the wizard.
all right, that's that creature, Arkan. All right, you're like, oh my god. What do you do? You attack? You
All
try
right.
to heal? What do you?
I'm like, fuck this shit.
There's a door behind you, by the way,
I know.
and it is open.
Yeah, but I'm gonna cast this on this mofo.
Fireball.
Tasha's Mind Whip. Saving throw DC 15 Intelligence.
Ooh.
When a problem comes along, you must whip it.
Thank you so much for that.
Oh yeah! It failed.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and just hit them. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. 7 damage, but on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets to move, an action, or a bonus action. It only gets one of the 3.
Bum bum bum.
Love that one.
Yeah. So you do Tasha's Mind Whip. That's from your staff or from your spell slots yourself?
Spell slots.
Yeah. So what does your lash out Mind Whip looks like when it hits the creature?
It looks like a bunch of really tendrily vines
Uh-huh.
that just like go in the ears and then explode out in flora.
Jesus. Yeah, so the creature like rocks back and forth, but it stands up, shakes its head off. For a mindless spawn, it's quite tough. All right. Anything else?
Help me! The end.
You can try to run away.
And then it gets an attack of opportunity.
It's possible, yes.
I'm gonna stay.
All right. Pandora,
Alright.
you're on deck, but you're not yet going. 1 second.
No.
All right, this one.
The one up the wall.
It moves forward and attacks Fabian. He is down with advantage on his attack. Off we go. Claw.
Is he still 15 feet in the air?
No, he fell.
No, the creature guy.
Yes. 16. That's a hit. Does.
May I have a one-time retcon to drink a potion as a bonus action?
Yeah, you can. That doesn't look right.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. And then it does a bite attack.
But it had to come down to reach him, right?
No, the vampire spawn is down on the ground.
But if he's gonna bite him from 15 feet away?
Fabian's on the ground. The vampire spawn's on the ground. The
Okay.
Pentagon went up. So it hit him, and it does 16 points of damage. All right, so the vampire spawn jumps over, lurches down on him, grabs a hold of Fabian, it's like, and claws and bites into him. And Fabian, oh, he is prone, so I need to put that here. Fabian is being attacked by this creature quite aggressively. Blood splashing everywhere. He's screaming, trying to find his sword. And Pandora, you're up. Raphael, you're on deck.
Alright. I am going to slide past Hath, and as I pass him, be like, save the wizard. And then I am going to...
According to me, you're concentrating on something. Is that true?
Yes, the Searing Smite.
Okay.
I will attack this guy with my great axe. Oh. Let's try that again.
All right. Yeah. So you step over there, you swing, and the blood just causes you to spin around. But you just complete the 360 degrees, come back around with full momentum. Like when you come back around, miss it the first time, but the second time with that full momentum of your swing, you slam into it. It's almost uncontrolled, like a rage from a barbarian. But it slams hard into the creature. It's an impressive thing, and only you know it wasn't on purpose. But you hit. Roll for damage. Critical. Yeah.
And then he also takes 1d6 fire damage.
How do you do this?
I twirl around like a ballerina and then sink my axe in from his neck and slice across through his chest and belly.
Yeah, so yeah, you hit it. Whack! Your blade cuts right through it. And you know, and it's such a clean, fast, sharp kill hit. The body just kind of slides like right up an anime. And then blood goes and the body falls off to the ground dead.
No, the Searing Smite cauterizes the wound.
And it does.
It's just in 2 pieces.
Okay. And it falls dead on the ground. All right.
I love Pandora.
Where is this creature in the initiative order here? Let me find him. Boom. Yeah, so you kill that creature, sparing your friends further attacks. Arkin is like, whew. Arkin, right? Okay.
Yes.
And we have Raphael. You're on. Oh, anything else, Pandora? Pardon
I'm
me.
going to use the remainder of my move to come up here. next to Fabian.
Okay.
I have a little something too. What is the? How much can they walk? What's their movement?
The creatures?
Yes,
Which ones?
the one that just died.
Well, you don't really know their movement per se, but you've seen them move up to 30.
All right. Well, I want to make it move about half its distance to this little guy over here and attack him before he dies.
You can do that?
I can do that.
What power is that?
That is the blood curse. Blood curse of the fallen puppet.
Blood curse shit. I like it.
You're using the death of the other creature for this?
Can you post that to the text chat?
Yeah. Maybe.
I know you've been dying to use this.
Yes.
Someone has.
All right. While he's working on that, I'm going to take a quick break and, be right back.
So when a creature you can see within 30 feet of you drops to 0 hit points, you can use the reaction to give that creature a final act of aggression. That creature immediately makes a single weapon attack against a target of your choice within its attack range. You can first move the creature cursed up to half their speed, and you grant a bonus to the cursed creature's attack roll equal to your intelligence modifier, minimum of +1.
That is fucking brilliant.
Yes.
This is great, man.
Highly approved.
Yeah, well, while I was dead, I was looking through my stuff. I knew I could use it or whatever, but
Very sorry about that.
yeah, it happens.
I mean, I know I wasn't the killing blow, but
Yeah. No, most of these are well, it's times to situations and what's going on or whatever. I can't really use it, but
Sonya, your mouth. Hit this your mouth.
I think next level, I think I get some more stuff, whatever. Just reading into the blood hunters and stuff like that, they're very much shunned by society because they like to play with the dead.
I'm getting real
Okay.
low. On
What do you do? Who's up here? Okay, Blood Puppet.
Blood puppet. When a cursed creature you see within 30 feet of you drops to 0 hit points, you can use your reaction to give that creature a final act of aggression. That creature immediately makes a single weapon attack against a target of your choice within its attack range. I can amplify it by first moving the creature up to half their speed, and you grant a bonus to the cursed creature's attack roll equal to your intelligence mod.
Pandora, put yourself back where you are.
I was gonna scooch closer to the wall.
All right, Nick. You can try to move it to where you want it. Where you want it to go. Just point with a finger.
Well, since she's there, can I move in here?
So half its move.
Yeah. Does that work? Oh, 20.
That's 15 there, I think. So that's 5,
There.
10, 15, 20. That's more than half its movement. Its movement's 15.
Yeah. You said right there, 15 on the
5.
creature?
Well, I'm trying to see here. Let me do
looks like
something
that's in
real
the wall.
quick. Hang on one second.
Like that.
The map's going to reload. Sorry.
I would
All
like
right.
to petition for you to allow this just for the sake of coolness.
Nick, do you have an inspiration point? You should.
Yeah, I think so. Because I haven't used it, so.
You haven't. You
Wait.
burn your inspiration, so you have 0 inspirations left. You can use that to give it the 5 extra feet you want. To get it
Okay,
to
let's do
here.
that.
So, Pandora, this zombie-like vampire spawn stumbles past you, and for a moment, you think it's about to attack you, but instead it lashes out at the other vampire spawn, catching you slightly off guard. What does it do, Nick?
So it has the vampire is attacking our friend over here. This other vampire is just going to sandwich him between the friend and just bite into his neck and try and rip a piece out. So it'll be like a bite on a bite. So it gets a +1 to its attack roll.
That's a hit. It does 17 points of damage to this one up here.
I'll take it.
I bet you will. Yeah, so the body shambles over there. And the blood's boiling through its body as you're controlling it with this weird blood magic. It's like flowing from you and it. You see this bubbling all in the air around you. And it just kind of bubbles and holds in the air as you direct this creature to attack. And as soon as it does, the blood goes onto the ground. And then its body just collapses to the ground. The other one's like, shocked from this own friendly attacking it. Raphael, you're up.
So, I was planning on moving over here and then healing our wizard.
All right.
Help me, O wise cleric.
Features. There it is. Target. Put that there. And now use.
All right.
Spells. Cure wounds. Cast spell. Healing. Normal. 6. There you go. You got 6.
Yay, thank you. I'm above half.
Yay. And my sword moves closer to the other remaining vampire spawn. It can only move 15, I believe.
Right.
The 20 feet. It can move to 20 feet.
That's 5, 10. It's 15. So if I go 5, 10, 15, 20. All right. And it can attack from there.
Can make an attack?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So... 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier if it hits. Okay. So, gonna roll a d20. Not 2. 1. Ah. Okay. Well, I tried.
E for effort.
It was a good try.
It was. but it whiffs. All right, let's see here. Blix, you're on deck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, you're up. Nick, you're on deck.
I try to save, right, my frightened condition.
Yep. I do believe that worked.
Fuck your fears. Okay. I can't even see the ones that went up to the balcony, can I?
Nope.
All right. I'm going to whip out my bow and shoot at the one in front of me.
Finish.
Let's miss.
Or not.
Luck.
Okay.
No, I can't. Okay, technically I was supposed to call that before I found out whether or not it was a hit, but I already knew it wasn't a hit. That's so hard. I'm going to go ahead and reduce my luck points, roll that attack again. There we go.
So, in the future, you can roll it blind and then make a decision if you want to use luck or not. Then I'll reveal the die
Okay.
to you, okay?
Okay, that's fair. $18 points of damage.
Yeah, so it slams into its head. Sticks out the back, and you have this arrow going through its skull where you just burst holes into the bone. You can see the fractured bones splatter out the back with the arrow sticking through its head. You know, like some kind of comical kind of thing, but it's still standing.
I do like Steve Martin. All right, that's all I'm going to do for now.
Alrighty.
Alright, so our little friend here is down, right?
Not yet. Fabian got to stand up.
Fabian's still up?
He stands up. He takes his sword. You see blood coursing through his hand up to the blade and over the edge, and it has this glowing image, you know, this aura about it. And he tries again to attack. He didn't do as much as he had hoped he would be able to help you with. And he attacks. And y'all thought you were going to die in this combat. Come on.
I was so scared last week.
8! Ah, he's rolling horrible. Oh my god.
At least he's been taking damage for us.
Holy whipped it again. He takes a second attack at disadvantage.
He's
Wow.
totally our vampire.
I'm rolling horribly for him. Oh my god, poor guy. Oh, I rolled the wrong one. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so he got a 20. Yay. He still hit? He does 10 points of damage to this creature. Yeah, that's enough to kill it. So he comes around with that sword, just slams into its shoulder, goes all the way through its chest, down through its stomach, off through the ribs, out by the hips, breaking all of that. His body kind of crumbles in two parts and falls to the ground. Its arms are like wailing about as it goes down dead. And he has killed that vampire spawn. Where's the other one?
I was there for moral support.
You were. And I think, yeah, that's it.
You're so good at that, Pandy.
Just went boom boom and hid.
Yeah. You did a good
Describe
boom.
my dating life as well.
If by boom boom you mean sending messages and then being like, ooh. That's me.
Okay, what do y'all do?
I
Heal. I need hit points, y'all.
So the room falls quiet. Yeah, look around. You don't see the spawn, the heads of the creatures upstairs. They seem to have fled. You examine the areas up the stairs, which is through those doors, because Fabian tells you up. You go up the stairs. You don't see them there anymore.
do we know which room Gasher was being kept in?
Who?
Gasher.
Gasher.
I'm gonna smoke while we search. I'm taking the laptop with me.
So
I can do
let's take
original
a
casting.
5-minute break. Go get your
Okay.
cigarettes and your smokes, and we'll meet back in 5 minutes. Okay?
All right. Also, want to
Okay.
take David
Yes.
aside and ask him, "What the hell, dude? I just talked."
Lucy, I'm home.
You made it.
You got a lot of splaining to do.
Cat's turned into a cat.
That's why I was late.
Because I turned into a cat?
No, because of the picture that I just sent y'all. I put new lighting on my TV in my bedroom, and I was making a new rainbow pattern for it.
Ah, cool.
Oh,
Is it
real cute.
bias lighting or non-bias lighting?
What does that mean?
Are you fancy or not
is
fancy?
it static? Do you have to control the lighting, or does it automatically change with what's on the TV?
It depends on whether I set it to change with what's on the TV.
Nice.
What I have it turned on right now there with the rainbow is just a static set that I created.
Well, yeah. But
Double fancy.
you have the option of letting it like extend the illusion of the TV beyond the screen.
Yes.
That is nice.
Extra likes it too if you can't hear that.
What's that?
I have the coolest room.
Well, you know, you're entitled to that opinion. I think I have the coolest room with a triple altar setup.
But mine's mine.
Well, yeah.
Everyone's room is the perfect one for them.
My room is perfect, and your room is perfect, and all rooms are perfect, and that's science.
My room is not perfect yet.
No, but it will be.
But soon.
Baxter supports you in this.
I don't know about that.
He's dreaming, and I don't want to wake him up because it's cute.
Okay, so what do y'all plan to do right now?
First, I would say let's do a ritual casting of prayer. Prayer of.
Yeah, could we all move up here?
Yeah, just everybody get together in a circle so I can cast this spell.
And then while you're doing that, I'll start my ritual casting of detect magic. And then the others can do what they please within your bubble.
Okay. You don't have to physically move yourselves there. I mean, it's fine. But so you cast that, and how much do you heal?
Are we gonna heal the vampire guy too?
Sure.
No.
Why not?
No, we'll move him back.
Bring him back. Bring him back.
But we would like to heal fucker who didn't warn us.
Fabian.
He didn't know.
Sure, he
Nope.
didn't know.
Okay.
He didn't know.
Okay.
How was he to know that they were these creatures?
Actually, let's get us a little bit closer to the harvest master.
Okay.
Include him too.
He's dead.
Is he dead?
We
don't-
killed
We
him.
killed him.
It's almost scarier now that I can't see where he's gone.
So, you take a few moments to rest, survey the scene of all of the chaos about you. Fabian is leaning heavy on his sword. You could tell his age has gotten to him. Raphael, you are out of your shape. Especially when you started casting spells, you would have to drop out of your werewolf form.
Or
He'll
tiger.
Keep that, yeah, your tiger form. Keep that in mind in the future. And Nick, I guess you've reverted back to your form, and you can see that Fabian's age is kind of worn on him, and perhaps that's why it was not as effective as he had hoped he would be in combat and helping you. But he's still quite talented at what he does, and is definitely able to train other folks in the ways of what you do, Nick. You do know that. But age does eventually catch up with you, right? So what do y'all do at
Play
this point?
game to avoid reality.
So, shall we search upstairs?
He says, it's nothing but there's some chambers that go around. Fabian tells you this. You can if you want. There's sleeping quarters up there and things of that sort. So you're more than welcome to.
So they're good and gone. They have fled the scene.
Yes.
Okay.
But he says, he does tell you that, it's quite horrific what has occurred, and as y'all look about you, it's just this horrendous scene. He says, we'll begin the cleanup process here, but he says, perhaps back around the back chamber there is where your friend is, and he kind of points. He goes, go through the side door over here, and walk in and around and back to the side areas to get to your friends. You kind of do that, unless y'all don't want to.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do that.
All right. You don't need to move your tokens. I got
Before we
this.
do that, did we notice anything magical in this room?
So do you do a ritual casting of detect magic?
Yeah.
Okay.
While he's doing that, can I come search the bodies of these two and see if there's anything shiny?
Jesus.
What twos?
These two.
Yeah, no, not much on them really.
If
But
you let me walk around, I can just say, no magic in here. Moving on.
so you begin moving around. Of course, your own party members radiate magic. Fabian radiates magic also. His sword just glows magic. But by the altar, where the old harvest master is, you notice as you move around to here, kind of examine it, underneath the altar, like there's like a long shelf down there, and you see on there a staff. It looks like a really well crafted staff. And let me come here real quick.
I will kiss you and love you forever if it's a new staff for me.
Or an oath bow.
Yeah.
Time will
But we know
tell.
it's not an oath bow. So
Damn it.
I will say, if my friends can be patient, I might be able to identify it before we move on.
Yeah, we can be patient. We've never tried that before. It's about time we gave it a go.
New thoughts for new times.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather be patient than being a patient.
I'm gonna look at the picture of my bedroom.
It's a bad thing about ritual casting. 10 minutes every time. But I think we just got through a big battle. We could use a moment.
Yes, it's a staff of healing underneath the altar.
That bitch is mine.
I don't know who
gonna-
would want that. I mean, you may not want that at all. You probably could sell it for a few gold, maybe 10 or 15 gold. I don't know. But
I'll pick it up and hand it to the cleric.
all
This
right.
seems up your alley.
The altar itself seems to have some type of magical abilities about it to increase ritualistic spells and stuff, but it's just way too big and heavy to actually,
Yeah.
put in your backpack. But you also see in here various little bags and other things, offering bags, and like where people have given offerings and stuff on the dais before.
I will leave the offerings, but take the staff, as I said, and give it to Raph.
Okay.
I don't mean to impugn any gods, just help my group.
Okay. And that's all you find here.
Are any of the offerings shiny?
Well, they're in bags, and you're not there. You went down to search those bodies, if you remember.
I would walk towards where we were headed and say, that's all that's here.
Okay. And so you direct your friends over here.
Thanks.
And you'll begin making y'all's way up through these chambers here.
And I'm going to maintain the concentration for the next 10 minutes. So if I notice anything magical, it would just kind of pop up as we move along.
Is Fabian coming with us?
No, he's staying back to clean and to sort that chamber. Then back here, he told you behind here was a kitchen area and a study area where they often did a lot of work.
Do not click the book.
Yeah, don't click the books. You will port away.
What books?
I don't see any books.
That's okay.
I saw one over on the stairs down.
And this chamber has paperwork, books, tomes on one wall, and a small kitchen area here. But this is like it's not like it's like a small little office here arranged. It's got a desk.
Is there any good paper?
So with your spell, you begin looking around.
I would like to search for any hidden compartments or secret doors. Like pulling out books to see if they trigger anything and fiddling around with the kitchen stuff and the stove. Looking at what appears to be cabinets and opening everything and just giving it a good thorough look.
With your spell, hang on. With his spell, he finds the following items.
Oh. Oh.
And that's basically what you find here. You find a small chest underneath the desk. And what were you asking, Blix?
I was looking for any kind of hidden compartments or secret doors.
Yeah. So you spent about 10 minutes also kind of searching around. Give me a perception check. Blind, please. Okay, good enough. You find by the desk, there's a chest, right? And you kind of look at the chest. It's got some silver and some copper and just a little bit of like various tokens that people have given the church here. But you're kind of looking at it and you see like there's a crack in the stone right beneath the chest. So you kind of slide it out of the way and you pry with your dagger and you see that there's definitely a stone slab here that could be lifted up perhaps.
I lift.
Okay, so you give me a dexterity saving throw.
I didn't roll blind. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You save just in time. You fall back, letting go of your dagger. The stone falls back in place. But right when that happened, a dart, these poisonous darts, fly out from within the stone thing, just missing you, and hits the roof. And you hear upon the roof where they hit. So some kind of acid starts dripping down, right? Scatters out of the way. So you think you've disarmed the trap successfully.
I do think I've disarmed it.
Well, you know.
If I think I've disarmed it, I'm going to have another go at that stone.
All right. So make me a strength check, DC 12, to get it out of the way. Oh, it's just so heavy and you're shaking up from the incident. You'll need some assistance.
Hey, Pandora.
Got you. I got you, boo.
I need someone who's good at being strong.
Move out the way.
I'm just climb over me. I'm small.
It's not hard. So you go over there and you begin to pick on the stone. Make a strength check, please.
Can we try it? Is there room for us to try it together? Oh, she's got it.
He's got it. All right. Yeah, so in here, you find 8,000 gold pieces.
Well,
8,000 gold weighs how much?
400.
I can carry some of that.
No, that's not right.
Yeah, we probably need to go somewhere and exchange some of the stuff for other things.
Mm-hmm.
It's 160 pounds.
We can split that up, right?
Yes, but we do need to find a bank.
Yeah,
So that's
'cause before
like-
this, I was like 5 pounds away from being encumbered. So
So let's just all be encumbered and go straight to the bank.
All right, that's what you find.
Okay. Ooh,
Those are
I'm
some,
gonna
those are some
go
of the
ahead and
gems you
carry-
find.
I'm gonna carry ahead and carry those gems if that's all right with you, Pandy.
But you pull the chest
Yeah.
out onto the table. So Pandy's holding the stone up. You grab the chest out, open the lid up, and that's what you see inside of it. It's quite heavy, and you struggle to get it out, but you do. You know, greed has a certain effect on your strength, I guess. And that's what you see in here. And then you hear a voice by the door. And it's Fabian. And he goes, you know, what you've done here, although it's a tragedy, if these creatures hadn't been defeated, they would have continued to prey on this town. Keep that money.
Why, thank you.
And Nick, I wish to speak to you if you have a moment, he says to you.
You know what? I'm just gonna put this in my journal until I figure out how to add
Of
it.
course. On the way out, I want to talk to Arkin about
Yep.
those goggles you have. I asked him what they are.
I'm gonna say I was just inspecting them and think that your talents plus this vision would be helpful, and I'm gonna hand them over.
Awesome. I will take them and head off with Fabian.
All right. So
I can see in the dark.
she can. Yay! So Fabian, he takes you down a tunnel, some stairs. So it's right over here. Don't go towards them. You don't need to. I'm just going to point to them. So you'll head down these steps here, and you go back to the familiar area where you're with him. And he sits down at a table, and you can see that he's just fatigued from the combat. And he goes, I think my time and what I've been able to do to help our order is coming to an end. I've done what I can to stave off my age, but the magics I used are failing. It's eventual, and it always happens. I want you to carry on and to continue on. But I have something that I think, well, it's told me that it wants to serve you. And he kind of lays down his sword on the table. And he says, would you be interested in using my blade?
I would be honored to.
Does he have an oath bow?
We're not there.
I know.
He goes, this sword was crafted from unknown metals, star metals from the stars themselves. As you can see, it's of a crimson color. You can see the folds of the metal where it's been folded time and time again upon itself. And as you look at it, the folds within it give it the look of flowing blood within it. The handle is made from a polished wood and has wrappings made of dragon skin around the handle itself. He looks at you and he goes, when the Claret Order was first conceived, 2 powerful magic items were bestowed upon our fledgling group. one to the head cleric of the blood mages and one to the head of the blood hunters. The infamous Crimson Lord Barracum. Upon his eventual descent into madness and betrayal, the great sword, of course, was lost. But I found it in these mountains itself, and I have since then guarded it carefully with my life.
This is a great honor.
He goes, it is a powerful weapon, but with it comes a curse. You need to be aware of this.
Well, I have a couple curses.
When you become attuned to this weapon, you are unwilling to part with this great sword. You must keep it within your reach at all times. Failure to do so, when you're using other weapons, it distracts you. Basically, you get disadvantage in using other weapons besides it. And the base DC for Bloodlust is 15 instead of 10.
Damn.
In time, it may speak to you. It has to me. Choose wisely. There is a price for this weapon.
So he has the sword on the table?
Yes. His hand's on it. Still.
Because he don't want to pick it up.
Can I tell what kind of... wait, I'm not in the room, am I?
All right, I step up to the table. I look at him. I look down at the sword.
And like I said, the blade looks like it's flowing blood. Just from the way the metal was folded over the years. When it was crafted, I'm sorry.
I'll take a moment, just kind of reflect on everything that's going on right now. And then move my hand over his hand.
Uh-huh.
It's almost like I'll take the burden.
He goes, the sword wants to receive you. And he slides his hand away, and he, you see, he always had that tense look on his face. You can see the lines on the sword kind of fade away. He takes a deep breath and a shudder as he does this. And you feel this blood rage kind of coming over you as your hand touches the hilt. I need you give me a wisdom save, DC 15.
Deciding if I want to use luck with this.
You feel this strong compulsion coming from the sword. Some type of heinous compulsion. What do you wish to do?
So with luck, we roll twice and we pick one.
I don't know. Look it up. I don't remember exactly.
I believe you roll and decide if you
have
get to
3
re-roll.
points per long rest. Whenever you make an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, or when an attack roll is made against you, you can spend 1 to roll an additional d20 and choose which die to use. You can choose to spend luck points after you roll the dice, but before the outcome is determined.
So you need to roll. How the hell do you do that for a save? How do you roll the dice?
You decide.
Yeah, I would roll with advantage, and then I would pick whichever two.
Yeah, the problem with that is I shouldn't have told you the DC number.
Yeah.
So I'll make you
Just
decide
let me
ahead of
know.
time. Do you wish to use the luck or not? You get to pick either one. It sounds like either way. So
Yeah, I can do blind to you, whatever, and then obviously which one everyone's higher.
just roll.
All right.
Basically, roll with advantage will work. Oh, all right. You failed.
Mhm.
So you put your hand on the blade, and the sword goes, blood for blood. And your eyes boil over, and blood kind of seeps out from your pupils. And you look over at him, and you just slide the blood right into his gut. And he looks at you, and he goes, It's okay. And the sword seems to be pumping his blood into the handle, and then he slides off it. And he's as pale as the vampires themselves, and dies right there before you. And then the sword goes quiet in your hand.
Well, that's fun.
No more voices or anything. I will drop this into your inventory.
All right. After that, I pull the sword out. I kneel next to him. I close his eyes. I put my hand on his forehead. And I tell him to rest.
All right.
While all of that is going on, can I attune the staff with me or not? Or does it have to take overnight?
It's I think it's a short rest, isn't it, for attunement, or a long rest? I can't remember. 1 second.
Sure.
Why is that not showing up in here? Common, magical, blah, blah. Add equipment. Huh. I'll have to figure out why it's not showing up in the equipment. Why is that not showing up? Let me see here.
And before I sheath it, I want to give it a taste of my blood too. And then I slide it into the sheath and attach it to me.
Okay. So I'm looking at your character sheet. I'm going to go view. I'm going to go to equipment. I want to add an item. I typed Barakim and it doesn't show up. Magical? Why is it not showing up? I've had continual problems with this stupid interface that they've created for adding stuff.
Can you add it into D&D and Beyond and then import it later?
Yeah, I created the weapon and everything. I thought, manage equipment. There's all the shit you own there. I don't have it where... Let me check something on my campaign settings here. My campaigns. And I go to Wildemount. I go view campaign. Content management. That's all enabled. Okay. And I go DM notes, player notes, edit notes, public notes. It's not giving me a I don't know. I'll have to play around with it. I'm not going to waste a bunch of time on that. I've done all I'm willing to do right now. All right, so you have this weapon. It's a great sword. Right now it acts as a +1 weapon, and I'll give you more stats later.
Okay.
I don't know why it won't show up in your inventory. So, you have what you found in the chest. You think some of that money may be of what was promised to you from your fallen friend who you don't see or hear. What do y'all wish to do? You take all the loot? Or are you going to leave some of the loot or what?
Oh, no, we're taking all the loot. If necessary, I have the strength to drag it.
Yeah, Pandora is already like overly encumbered now. She's like,
No, she split out the loot last week.
Yeah.
all right.
So now we're all like at our limit.
We're all on the
We're all going
cusp.
to be encumbered carrying this stuff, but we're going immediately to the money changer or whatever to lighten the load. But I'll drag it if I have to. Blix wants money.
My
Yeah.
encumbrance in Foundry is not up to date. It's up to date in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, so yeah, you're pretty pretty loaded down, all of you. I mean, the chest takes like, it's like, ugh! It leaves like grinding marks in the floor as you move it across the wooden floor. It's so heavy. Anyway, we'll assume you managed to disperse all of that gold and platinum and so forth between all of you.
That's beautiful.
We're all just jingling as we walk.
Yeah.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
We get the rent there.
We start walking in different steps to make songs.
No, Candy, it don't sound like a cat bell. It sounds like loose change rattling in all the pockets.
As y'all come back into the main chamber, the doors have been opened up now, and people are aghast at what they see. They look at all of y'all, and they're like, oh my God. And that's when, what's her name? I forgot her name. Lillian, she, you remember her, right? I don't know if y'all do or not, but.
Yeah.
So she was kind of the feral looking individual. Looks like that. She's in the chamber and she goes, "They have saved us from a most wretched of beasts." And she points to one of the creatures on the ground. And she looks at you, Nick, and she goes, "Fabian," looks at the sword, looks back at you.
I kind of look down on whatever and says, "He has passed on."
I understand. He said that may happen. Do well by him. And she looks at the group of people who have come in. And some of the people who had accosted you, the guards outside who had stopped y'all and on the roads and stuff and then blocked the gate, they all kind of come in. They're all looking around. And after a few moments talking to people, you realize a lot of them were under some type of domination or charm, and they were not themselves when they opposed y'all in the streets.
Yeah, we figured.
So, what do y'all wish to do? I presume you're gonna take a long rest.
Yes, we are.
Yes, please.
Okay. Y'all gonna stay here in the chapel where it's nice and warm, or are you gonna try to go back to the inn and rest there?
How far away is the inn again?
Not too far away. It's up to y'all.
I need a bed, y'all.
Yeah, let's go to the inn.
Going to the end.
Okay.
Just pray we don't run into shit.
Yeah,
Well,
she makes
it's just shit, we can sidestep it.
you make your way back to the inn, and of course your shade friend's with you, and he stays close to y'all even now, but the locals don't seem to accost him too much, and people, they feed you at the inn. They're shocked to hear what happened, but they understand what had happened, although some of them might be a little suspicious due to the amount of money you're spending on food and drinks, I suppose. But anyway, yeah, you get your rooms for the evening. Unless you wish to stay down in the common room, you can head up to your chambers and sleep for the night and get a full rest.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to rest.
I'm gonna rest.
All right, let's take
Is there
5.
anybody interesting in the bar?
A lot of people are kind of afraid and kind of like aren't there. There's a few young kids who hang out for a few minutes until they realize it's getting late, and then they retreat. And you found it's kind of yourselves. The bard's still there, but he's not performing this night because he's the.
Does he still have that loot?
He does.
I was like, I'm not done with him. I need to talk to him.
Do I have an issue with the roses too? Or is
I
that
want that loot.
I got a rose.
As
He's gonna put a
everyone's
baby in your belly.
He can try.
as everyone's looking around, I'm gonna go to the barkeep
drop 20 gold
His eyes get kind of big when you do that.
and say, use this to pay off someone who needs it. And I'm going to go up to my chambers and rest and prepare my spells.
Okay. So let's take a 10-minute break real quick, and we'll come right back to the game.
Curse weapons.
Let's see here. Okay, so you've gotten the rest, got your equipment assigned to you. You're taking a long rest downstairs. Let's see what we got here now.
4,000 XP. 4,000 XP. 4,000 XP.
Settle for 3,070.
Yeah. So let's see here. Come on, open up. All right, so let me go. All right, that's that. And then over here, we got these creatures. And how many are there of you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, you each get 2,500 experience each.
I'll take it.
Absolutely.
We earned it.
Woo.
All right.
2,500, you said?
Yes.
Yes.
Nice. Very close to level 6.
My experience just went from 10,000 something to 6,000 something.
You did it wrong.
I did not type anything in. I just reopened the window.
All right. I'm going to log off and go admire my television.
You got a new TV?
No, I just put
Lights.
LED lights on the back of it. Check your Facebook Messenger.
I will. Did you get your experience points corrected? Let's
I
go look
believe
here.
so. I just added to what it was.
Okay.
We should all be at what? 13,
13,430.
Okay.
I'm at 94.
You should,
But I joined later than y'all, so I'm probably.
No,
a
you
little
should be at the
behind.
same point.
you
as
should be at the
us.
same level.
Oh, okay.
13,430. She just posted it in chat. All right, folks.
Thank you.
Everybody
Thank
have a good night.
You as well. Thanks for a
Yeah.
good game.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
Hexa.
you.
Thank you. Appreciate
Bye-bye.
the staff again.
Thank you for
Bye.
not killing us.
Yay. Curse weapons.
Y'all did good. I know, right? Bye.
Nice.
Night, night.